Hello. So the topic which we are going to do today is called past adjustments. Now, all of you, this is one of the most important topic of this chapter. Okay, in the basic concepts, it's like 100% certainty a question of past adjustment will come. Okay, and this is actually a very conceptual topic. So be very careful when we are doing this. Let's understand. So sometimes a few omissions or errors in the recording of transactions or the preparation of summary statements are found after the final accounts have been made. So what happens, people? After the final accounts, we saw, oh my god, after making trading P&L balance sheet, everything is done, and we found that, oh my god, we forgot to do this or we forgot to do that. Okay, now what can we do? Can we just tear up the entire financial statements and redraw the new one? Yes, we have this option to do that. But what we can do, by passing certain journal entries, we can rectify the mistake which we committed previously, and we can give the effect of the right transaction by just passing the journal entries. We will understand this. I am sure you must have been remembering that we did that in rectification of errors. Bilkul, if you are able to recall that, if you know what is rectification of errors, then this topic will become really simple for you. Let's see. So, some omissions and errors are found after the final accounts have been prepared and the profits have also been distributed to the partners. Okay. Now, all the net profit has been distributed to the partners. Now, what will happen? The omission may be in respect of interest on capital or interest on drawings or interest on partners loan or partners salary, partners commission or outstanding expense. There may also be some changes in the provisions of the partnership deed or system of accounting having impact with retrospective effect. All these acts of omission and commission need adjustment for correction of their impact. Instead of altering old accounts, necessary adjustments can be made either through profit and loss adjustment account. Now, what is this adjustment account? Okay, this is also our appropriation account. It's also called P&L adjustment account, or directly in the capital accounts of the concerned partner. Okay, this is explained with the help of the following example. Let's look at the example. Rameez and Zahir are equal partners. Okay, equal partner means the profit sharing ratio between them is 1:1. Their capitals as on 1st April 2006 were rupees 50,000 and rupees 1 lakh respectively. After the accounts for the final year ending March 31, 2007 have been prepared, it is discovered that interest at the rate of 6% per annum as provided in the partnership deed has not been credited, okay, to the partner's capital account before distribution of profit. Now, let's stop here and let's understand. Interest on capital from the perspective of a firm, interest on capital is an expense. Now, the firm has not given this expense to the partners. Okay, if an expense is not there, okay, then what will happen to the profit? What happened to the profit? The profit must be more. Let's say the profit was 1 lakh rupee and we did not give this expense. Okay, if we give this expense, then the profit, let's say the expense was of 10,000. So the profit would have been just 90,000, but we did not write this 10,000 expense. Therefore, the profit was inflated. It was more. Okay, if we understand this, then it is very simple that firm did not give an expense. Okay, there was no expense for the firm of interest. That's why their profit was more, and more profit was given to the partners. Okay. Now, in this case, the interest on capital not credited to the partner's capital accounts works out to be 6% of 50,000, that is 3,000, and 6% of 1 lakh, that comes to rupees 6,000. So total 9,000 interest was, firm saved this 9,000 interest. So if firm saved this 9,000, that means the profit was higher for the partners to the extent of 9,000 rupees. Yes, and this profit was given to the partners equally. So what we will do, we will tell the partners, partners, we gave you 9,000 rupees extra. Okay, this was the expense which we gave to you, so please give us back. Partners will ask, how much should each of us give? We gave you equal profits, so equally you give me back. So I just need 9,000. The firm will tell the partners, I just need 9,000 rupees, okay, and this 9,000 I will give back to you, but the ratio is different. So let's say the profit was totally 9,000, I gave you 4,500 to you and 4,500 to you, give me back the profit. Now the firm has 9,000 rupee, firm will give this interest 3,000 to 1 and 6,000 to 1. Firm does not want to keep any money with it. So let's see. Had the interest on capital been duly provided, the firm profit would have reduced by 9,000. By this omission, the whole amount of profit as per P&L account without adjustment has been distributed amongst the partners in their profit sharing ratio. So wrong profit was distributed. Okay, let's take back this profit, and this profit must have been distributed in their profit sharing ratio, which was equal partners. Okay, let's take back this money. Okay, and the amounts of interest on capital have not been credited to their capital account. This error can be rectified in the following ways. Okay, the adjustment entry is directly given, that P&L adjustment account debit 9,000 to Ramiz's capital 3,000 to Zahir's capital 3,000. Now, and profit is taken back, Ramiz's capital account debit 4,500, Zahir's capital account 4,500 debit to P&L adjustment account. In this way, P&L adjustment, in P&L adjustment it was 9,000 debit and it was 9,000 credit. Okay, I'll just tell you a simpler way to do this. The same question, what we can do is, you always have to make an adjustment table. Now what is the adjustment table? Okay, let me, this is like very, what you need to do in adjustment table, you need to write down the partner's name, Ramiz, and the other one was Zahir. Yeah, Zahir. Now first of all, what you need to do, you need to make like this. Debit, credit, debit, credit. Okay, you can write particulars here. If you make this adjustment table now, things will be really simple. Certain things which you need to know for this adjustment table is like this. You need to know, first thing first, that debit in partner's capital account, this is like a capital account, debit in partner's capital account is reduction of their capital, and credit in partner's capital account is increase in capital. So how much money the firm needed to correct its mistake? The mistake was of 9,000 rupees, 3,000 and 6,000. So how much money firm needed? Okay, firm did not had any money, firm gave all the money to the partners. So firm needed 9,000 only. So where will firm go to get this 9,000? They'll ask the partners, the partners, I gave you wrong profit. Okay, for, partners will like, how much wrong you gave us? 9,000 rupees incorrect I gave you. Okay, then give me back 9,000. So first thing first, profit taken back. Okay, how much profit firm will take back? See, make one more. total. Debit, credit. Firm needs 9,000, so firm will take back 9,000. Okay, this 9,000 will come from partners' capital accounts, right? So 4,500 this person will give, 4,000 and 4,500 this person will give. I am writing in their debits so that their capital is reduced now. Okay, now the firm has got 9,000 rupees. Okay, what will the firm do? Firm will give back this 9,000. How firm will give back? Firm will credit their accounts. How they'll? Firm will give 3,000 to this person and firm will give 6,000 to this person. Okay, now firm will say, okay, now we can pass journal entry. Like, first of all, you give me 4,500, 4,500. How? I am debiting your account. So what you can do is, I am debiting. So Rameez capital account debit and Zahir capital account debit to P&L adjustment. Okay, you can write P&L appropriation also, but we will use adjustment. So firm has got 4,500 from him, 4,500 from him, so firm has got 9,000 in total. The calculation of this 4,500 and 9,000 is really important. If you understand this, then rest of the things are really easy. And firm, what will it do with this P&L adjustment? It will close this account. So do remember, this P&L adjustment should always have zero balance. Debit by debiting it with 9,000, and this money will go back to the partners, to Rameez's capital, to Zahir's capital. Rameez will get 3,000, Zahir will get 6,000. Another way to solve this sum is also easy. If you make this adjustment table, the partners will say, ki why profit to be given back? Not profit, interest. Now, firm will say, ki, okay, you are asking partners will say, you are asking 4,000 from me, 4,500 from me, and you are giving back 3,000. So why don't you do one thing? Why don't you just take 1,500 from me? And this person will say, you are asking 4,500 from me and you will give me 6,000. Why didn't you do one thing? Just give me 1,500. Okay. Then what happens? Do remember, the way is, whichever side is higher, write down the difference on that side. Okay. Do remember, whichever 4,500 is higher, we generally don't do, but this is not an account. So 4,500 we will write down here, and 1,500 the difference we will write down here. So what we can do? We can just pass an adjustment entry. Okay, just an adjustment entry, that Rameez or who's getting debited over here? Rameez is getting debited with 1,500 and Zahir is getting credited with 1,500. So you can just pass this entry. What is this? This is like Rameez gave 1,500 to Zahir, that the adjustment is over. Firm, you don't have to come in between. You gave me 1,500 extra, he got 1,500 less, take this 1,500. This is one entry. In fact, the effect of the above two entries is also the same. See, here Ravi is getting debited by 4,500 and getting credited by just by 3,000. So 1,500 debit. He is getting debited by 4,500, getting credited by 6,000. So 1,500 extra credit. Same effect. Okay. Let's look at it. Yeah, we already did that. Now, directly in partners capital, that is what I just told you. This is the adjustment statement of showing net effect of omitting interest on capital. This is what I just show you. For direct adjustment in partner's capital account, first a statement is to be ascertained. The net effect of omission on partner's capital will be worked out as follows, and then the adjustment entries can be recorded. Amount which should have been given and which was given. Okay. But here they have not mentioned the debit and credit. In our way of debit and credit, we will never have any problem. Why we will never have any problem? Because we know one thing, that the debits and credit in the total column should be equal. Okay. Whatever is the debit should be the credit, or whatever is the credit should be the debit. So we can just find out the net effect like this. That's what we just did. Now let's look at this illustration. Nusrat, Sonu and Himesh are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. The partnership deed provides for charging interest on drawings at the rate of 10% per annum. Okay, interest on drawings. Do remember, interest on drawings. This interest on drawings is a income for the firm and expense for the partners. Do remember, okay. The drawings of Nusrat, Sonu and Himesh during the year ended 2014 December amounted to 20,000, 15,000 and 10,000 respectively. After the final accounts have been prepared, it was discovered that interest on drawings has not been taken into consideration. Give necessary adjusting journal entry. Now, interest on drawing was not given any consideration. That means firm had less profit now. Interest on drawing is a income for the firm. Firm has less profit. Firm will ask for this profit from whom? Firm will ask the partners, ki partners, you were supposed to give me this. Okay, partners say, okay, take the money. Now the firm got the money. What will the firm do with this money? Firm will give back this money as profit back to the partners. Okay, but taking money will be different from whatever the firm is giving back, because taking in this 10% of their drawings and giving back in the proportion of 5:3:2. So first we will just make an adjustment table here, and then we will see how the sum has been solved by NCERT. Now, who all are the partners? The partners are Nusrat, Sonu and Husn. Now, interest on drawings, now it will be charged. Okay, charged from whom? Charged from the partners. Okay, how much? 10%, from Nusrat 20,000, 10% is 2,000. It is a charge. It is a charge from the partners. So partners' capital will go down 1,500 and 1,000. We got total 2, 3,000, 4,500. Yeah, we got total 4,500. Now, what will the firm do with this 4,500? Firm will give back this 4,500 to the partners. So, whatever is the debit should be the credit. Okay, 4,500. But this will be now profit. This 4,500 in which ratio? 5:3:2. So, Nusrat 4,500 into 5/10, that comes to 2250. Yeah, Sonu 4500 multiplied by 3 upon 10, and so that will come as 1350, and Himesh 4500 into 2 by 10, that will be 900. So 2250. Total is 5000, 4500. Let's see who got how much more. 2000 debit and 2250 credit. So he'll just get 2250 credit. 1500 debit, 1350 credit, 150 debit, 1000 debit, 900 credit, 100 debit. So let's see whether our journal entry makes sense or not. Why I wrote that? Yeah. So Sonu debit 150, Himesh debit 100, and Nusrat credit 250. Yes, the journal entry makes sense. This is our adjustment entry. The entry becomes so easy if we have this adjustment table. Let's see what NCERT has done. Same amount which should have been debited by way of interest on drawings, this should have been debited, and amount that should have been credited by a share of profit, this was a credit. So 250 short, excess. Sonu, Himesh to Nusrat. Now let's solve this thing and then this lecture will be over. Gupta and Sareen are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2. Okay. Their fixed capitals are Gupta 2 lakh and Sareen 3 lakh. After the accounts for the year are prepared, it is discovered that interest on capital at the rate of 10% per annum as provided in the partnership agreement has not been credited. So, interest on capital at 10% has not been credited in the capital accounts of the partners before distribution of profit. Record adjustment entry to rectify the error. Such a simple question, I am sure you all will be able to do it. Let us see what we need. We need a adjustment table. So, there are two partners, so we won't need much. Wait. Now let's see the question again. Interest on capital was omitted. So total interest on capital, Gupta 2 lakh, 10% is 20,000, and Sareen 3 lakh, 10% is 30,000. Okay. All of you have to do the working note also, even if it is very stupid just to calculate the percentage, still it has marks in the board examination. So total error was of how much? Total error was of 50,000. So this was supposed to be an expense for the firm. Okay, firm what firm did? Firm did not take care of this expense. So the firm's profit was more. Firm gave this profit. Firm gave this profit to whom? Firm gave this profit to the partners, and in which ratio? In their profit sharing ratio, and the profit sharing ratio is 3:2. Okay, profit sharing ratio is 3:2. So first of all, firm will ask them ki please give me my money back. Okay, they'll ask you how much money firm you needed back, that much, that will cover the entire thing. So total profit that we want back is 50,000, because the need is of 50,000 only, and this 50,000 was distributed in which ratio? In the profit sharing ratio, 3:2. So 50,000 if we divide in 3:2, it comes to 30,000 we will take from Gupta, and 20,000 we take from Sareen. Okay, 30 and 20, 50. Now the firm has 50,000. What will the firm do with this 50,000? Firm will give it back. Okay, because firm wanted this money to correct the error. Firm will give back and as interest on capital, and we calculated interest on capital as, how much was the interest on capital? $20,000 and $30,000. Okay. Firm will give 20,000 to this person and 30,000 to this person. Firm will say, see 20 and 30, 50 I have given back. My total column is tallied for 50 here and 50 here. Now let's see who got more, who got less. 30 here, 10, 20 here, 10 difference. I told you which side the difference should be written, on the higher side. So 10,000, so debit, here 20 and 10,000 credit. So it is obvious that Gupta will be debited by 10,000 and Sareen will be credited by 10,000. So our solution entry becomes what? Gupta's capital account debit to Sareen's capital account 10,000. This becomes our adjustment entry, and this is the solution for our do it yourself on page number 95. This is the first do it yourself on page number 95 solution. Let's look at another one. Krishna, Sandeep and Kareem are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. The fixed capital are Krishan, okay, here is Krishna, here is Krishan. Anyway, 1,20,000, Sandeep 90,000 and Kareem 60,000. For the year 2006-07, interest was credited to them at 6% per annum instead of 5% per annum. Record the adjustment entry. What is the error here? That interest was credited to them at 6% per annum, but it was supposed to be at 5% per annum. So 1% extra interest was credited to them. What we can do? We can take back the entire 6%, we can give the 5%, and whatever is the profit we can also distribute in the profit sharing ratio. Okay? Or we can just record for 1%. The error is of 1%, we can just record for 1% also. So, I will show you like we will first take back the entire 6%, okay, and then we will give them 5%, and then there will be some profit remaining, and that too we will distribute. So, let us do this one is good. Again, what we need a adjustment table. Three partners we have. And one, two, three. Okay, that was not needed. Yeah. Krishan, Sandeep, and who is the last one? Kareem. So, interest taken back at the rate of 6%, okay, was given to them in so Krishan 1,20,000, 6% was given to him. So 12 into 6, 7,200 was given to him. 7,200 will be taken back from him. Next, 90,009. So 5,400 will be taken from him. and the last one is Kareem 60,000. 3,600 will be taken from him. So, 499,000 is the total amount which has been taken back. Okay. Now, interest to be given at the rate of 5%. So, 1,20,000 into 5, well, 6,000 was to be given to him. Okay. 90 into 5, 4,500 was to be given to him, and 60,000, 3,000 was to be given to him. Now, 6, 4, 10, 13,000. I always told you that our total should match. We took 16,200 from them, but we gave just 13,500. What will happen with the difference? The difference on which side? There, here only will write. So, 16,200, 16,200 minus 13,500 is 2,700. This is what the remaining profit. This is also to be given back. Okay, now profit will be given in which ratio? Profit will be given in their profit sharing ratio, which is 3:2:1. So, 3 2 plus 2 5 plus 1 6. So, 2,700 divided by 6. So, this fellow will get 450, this fellow will get 900, this fellow will get 1350. Now, let us look at it. Who is the winner, who is the loser? Okay. Here I see 16,200, here also now it is 16,200. So, this is done. Here debits are 3,600, the credits are 3,450. Okay, this is 3,600, but this is 3,450. So, there is a shortfall of how much? 150. I told you shortfall to be written on the higher side. Here the total is 5,400, here 45, 5,400. There is no shortfall. There is no shortfall. Here 7,200 or here 7,350. So, 150. So, here I can see Kareem will be debited by 150 and with the same amount Krishan will be credited. There is no difference in Sandeep's account. So, let us write down our journal entry. This is our journal entry, the adjustment entry. Now, all of you, let us quickly do the last one. Last one is really interesting. Leela, Meera and Neha are partners and have omitted interest on capital at the rate of 9% per annum. Okay. Per annum for 3 years ended March 31st, 2007. The fixed capital for which interest was to be allowed throughout the year was 80,000, 60,000 and 1 lakh. The good thing is, the easy thing is the capitals were fixed. Okay. So, calculation of total interest is really simple. Their profit sharing ratio but was different. Their profit sharing ratio during the last 3 years was this and this. Record adjustment entry. So, what we will do? First we will calculate the interest and we will do year wise. Let us do it. the third one of do it yourself. First thing first, if we always make past adjustment account, a big adjustment account will be needed. Why big will be needed? Because year wise also we have to solve. Name of the partners, Leela, Meera, Neha. Now, this thing is ready. Let's see the first year. First of all, let's calculate how much is the interest. 9% for every year. 9% on 80,000, 9 is 72. Okay, so profit from have been omitted. Okay, so she was supposed to get 72,000, Leela. Okay, let's give her 72,000, but from where 72,000 will come? Will come from her only. So calculation of interest on capital. Leela, okay, 90,000, 9%. Oh, sorry, it was 80,000, 80, 60 and 1 lakh. The second one was Meera, right? Meera and Neha, yeah. So total interest for 1 year comes to 7, 5, 12, 12 plus 9, 21, 21,600. Total interest per year 21,600. So, we will take back 21,600 every year, we will give back 21,600 every year, but in the profit sharing ratio. Now, it becomes really simple. First year was 2006-7, where 2:2:2. That means 1:1:1. Profit to be taken back, we want 21,600, and in which ratio? 2:2:1. 2:2:2, that means 1:1:1. So, equal 7,200 we will take from each. Okay, now we have 21,600, we will give back this 21,600 in their interest on capital. Which we just calculated, works out to be per partner 72, 54 and 9,000. This is done this year. Next year, okay, we have whatever we have taken, we have given it back. Next year is the year previous to it, was 2005-6, where the profit sharing ratio was 4:5:1. $21,600 we want back, but this time the ratio is 4:5:1. Yes, let's check again. Yes, 4:5:1. 4 plus 5, 9 plus 1, 10. Okay, so 2160 into 4. 8640 10,800 and this one is simple, 2160. We have the money, let's give it back. This was really simple because it was fixed capital method. Had it been fluctuating, we would have been in problem, because then reverse calculation we had to do. Last 2004-5, same thing. Profit to be taken back. Okay, how much profit, what was the ratio? 1:2:2. Okay, now the same money we will give it back. 21,600, we'll give it back in the same thing. And now let's do the totaling and we'll have our adjustment entry. Okay, let's see. 21,600, 21,600, 21,600, 63 plus 18. The totals are okay. So our this table should tally. Let's see what is the total of 7200, 8640 and 4320. Two, 3160. Seven threes are 21 plus 600. Okay, there is a shortfall. 23160 minus 21600. 1560. The shortfall is on the higher side is this, so I'll write down the shortfall here. Here 7200 plus 10,800 plus 8640, 26640. Then 15,000 plus 1200, 16,200. Okay, the difference is 10,440, and this is the higher side, 10,440. Okay, huge difference. Let's see, 9 3s are 27,000. Let's see, 7,200 plus 2160 plus 8640, 18,000. The difference is exactly 9,000. Credit 9, debit 1040, debit. Some error is there in the calculation. This is okay. 16,200 is okay. Two 6,640 is okay. 10,440 is okay. Okay, yeah. I made a mistake over here. 23160 I wrote. Okay, this is incorrect, and you all did not tell me also. Why you're not letting me erase it? Yeah. The total is 20160. So this is also incorrect. Okay, the difference is 21,600 minus 2160. 1440. Yeah. Now this is all good. Okay, what we have? We have 1440 credit, 9,000 credit, and 10,440 debit. So the adjustment entry becomes what? I'll just write down the adjustment entry here. Who is the first one? Leela. Who is the debit? Debit is Meera. Now all of you, the adjustment entry is simple, it is really simple. You understood one thing, a slight mistake in calculation which I did. Now, was it a mistake or intentional mistake? It was a mistake, okay. But because of a slight mistake, I actually found out that something is going wrong. This is very important in accountancy. If we get to know whether we are doing it right or wrong, and by just doing a simple calculation, I found my mistake and scored full marks over there, okay. And that is what we have to do in exam also, and this adjustment table makes it happen, okay. It let us automatically we get to know whether we are right or wrong. For this lecture, this is it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.